front will eventually lead to some drier air. So we watch the dew points, and the dew points will start to fall into the 60s, especially later today and overnight tonight. We could see dew points in the lower and middle 60s, even during the day tomorrow. Well, the 60s are still kind of humid, but not nearly as humid as what we've had the past couple of weeks with dew points in the 70s. So it'll be a noticeable change with comfortable air, and that's going to allow the overnight low temperatures to fall into the 60s. For about 3 mornings, we'll have some cooler mornings and some more comfortable days. Well, with that front are some showers kind of moving their way through Spotsylvania, Orange, up to the north around Louisa, Goochland, getting some light rain showers, Fluvanna, Albemarle also. And those showers are kind of diving east-southeastward, so we have a chance at least for a few showers here and there this morning. Of course, not everywhere, but we could catch a sprinkle or shower here in town. And then off to the west, once this front does clear this morning, there's a little area of low pressure kind of skimming along that boundary that could trigger just an isolated thunderstorm later today. High pressure, though, from the north. I haven't had this in a while. A little Canadian pattern is going to set up. Now in Canada right now, it's not cold, but it is a little more comfortable and a little cooler. So we'll get this drier pattern for a few days this week, and that's going to lead to some drier weather, at least for, probably right through the work week. So once that front clears and that little boundary kind of comes through this afternoon, it'll trigger a couple of showers and storms. Once that goes through, and then the drier air is really going to work its way in later today and tonight, and we'll start to notice it over the next 3 mornings with overnight lows falling into the 60s, and we'll be in and out of lots of sunshine. So a few showers this morning, maybe an isolated storm this afternoon. We'll look for high today near 87, and then tonight a little cooler, a little more comfortable. We'll drop back to about 68 degrees. That's exciting for our overnight low temperature. And then temperatures kind of stay in the 80s right through at least Wednesday. And look at Wednesday morning. That should be the coolest, most comfortable morning of the next 7 days. We'll drop to about 65. And then, yes, the humidity and heat will gradually return back to about 91 by Thursday, and then this weekend's going to get hot again by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're into the mid-90s with overnight lows back into the middle 70s, which means the humidity will come racing on back. And back to you guys.
All right.